All right, so in this episode, we're going to be doing a free giveaway. How much are we giving away in CINO Token?
I think we're going to give away $500 in CINO Token.
$500 of CINO Token.
Yep.
If you get this answer correct, first person to comment it in the comments wins.
Yeah. So a few months ago, I flew to London on a private airplane for business. What type of airplane did I fly to London on? I don't know if we talked about it. I know I did. It might be on one of the socials.
How the hell are people supposed to know that?
I don't know. It's worth $500 for you to figure it out. Guess.
What type of plane you're asking?
Yep.
Like a Concorde or something?
Well, it could be. It wasn't a Concorde, but
like that.
the manufacturer. What's the manufacturer?
Okay.
Right.
I have a feeling people are just going to do wild guessing.
Let's wild guess. Somebody
Right,
gets
so
it.
the first person to comment.
I mean, I talked about it. It might be on X. It might be. I mean, I remember having a discussion with somebody proving. He wanted me to prove that I was there. I sent him a picture with 3 fingers sticking. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Okay, so how many guesses does everybody have? Just one? Because then they'll be spamming every kind of plane.
Yeah, everybody gets one guess.
One guess, yeah. That's fair.
Let's do another question.
Yeah? You sure?
No, I want.
Let's stick with this one.
Yeah.
Whoever gets this.
Whoever gets this one, you have until today's Tuesday. The video will go out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
You have until Friday at 6 p.m. I'm going to review the comments and I'm going to pick a winner.
Okay.
If not,
Yeah.
the next video on Tuesday we'll have another question, but that one will be worth $1,000. If nobody wins this one,
Okay.
the next question will be worth $1,000 in CINO.
Right. Who's that guy who always gets it?
Preston McDonald.
Yeah.
He's going to know.
Yeah, for some reason.
I've never met Preston, but I want to.
Where's he live? Do you know?
I think we message back and forth. I think he's out in Ohio.
Ohio. All right, you're one state away, brother. Get out here.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So, yeah, I'd love to meet him. He's perpetual optimism. I love the guy. He's great.
It's great.
Yeah, big supporter.
And we're back with the CINO Legacy Podcast.
Here we are.
Yes, sir. What episode is this? 10?
I don't even know.
I think it's 10.
That's crazy, really?
Yeah.
We've done 10 so far?
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, 10 weeks now, I guess, yeah.
Welcome back to the CINO Legacy Podcast, where crypto meets private aviation. This is Ryan CINO, the inventor of CINO Token, the private finance aviation token.
Yep.
And what is that all about, Ryan?
It is about revolutionizing the aviation industry, not just private, all of it. Faster payments, secure. We're getting away from antiquated payment systems, wire transfers, high credit card fees. The digital payment system is very limited in the amount of money you can transfer, with Venmo and Cash App and PayPal and stuff. I just think that this is a great asset store for operators, and service provide for everybody. Whoever's into it, it's a great store, an asset store, right? Where the more people that buy in, the more value your initial investment has, and just the ease of payments. You could literally send any amount of money.
$5 million.
You could send $5 million across the planet in less than 30
It's
seconds
crazy.
for very low fees. It's just mind-boggling how secure it is.
Yeah, did you see the CEO of Coinbase just said within 10 years everything's going to be digitalized?
Oh,
everything's going to be a cryptocurrency.
I believe it. I thought that before he said it.
So do you think the government's ever going to just make one cryptocurrency and everything outside of that's going to be completely useless?
No, because that's along those lines of thinking is let's say the United States government makes a cryptocurrency called the dollar, right? Like we have.
Yeah.
Well, the world standard may trade against that cryptocurrency. That might be the basis, but why would China use the dollar? Why would, any of the other countries, you're going to use their own. Just like we can use the private aviation finance token for airplanes or pizza or barber or whatever. If you are willing to accept it, whatever it is, in exchange for goods and services, then it has value. That's all it really means. And the more people that are willing to accept it, the more value it will have.
And there's hundreds of millions of meme coins, but what makes CINO so unique
is the utility behind it.
Yeah, the utility
Absolutely.
behind it. Your business accepts it.
My business, there's 10 or 15 so far that are willing to accept it.
10 or 15 businesses?
Yes, absolutely.
So tell us a little bit more for the people who don't know about CINO Token. Like, where are you located and what could people use CINO for right now?
Okay, so I own an aircraft maintenance company called Rapid Aircraft Maintenance Services, based in Teterboro, New Jersey, which is one of the busiest private airports in the country. And pretty much anybody who is willing to, or anybody who needs any kind of aircraft maintenance or any kind of services that is asking RAMs to perform, they can pay in CINO token as well as the dollar. CINO token gets you a 10% discount on the money on your bill.
That's huge, though.
It's potentially it's huge.
Yeah, because if somebody has a $1 million
bill, it's $100,000 off just for the choosing the type of currency you want to pay in. Makes no difference.
Yeah.
It just
So how would that look? Like, give me an example. Somebody brings their jet to you.
Yep.
Their bill's about $1 million.
Okay.
Right, and it comes time for them to pay the invoice. They just go right on their phone? They buy, like, let's say 900,000 worth of CINO, and then they send it to your wallet. How does it?
Realistically speaking, hopefully they are prepared to start paying in CINO. Right? Maybe there's a couple of smaller transactions. Maybe there's a $10,000 bill, or so. The way I've been proposing it is that they take a percentage of their annual maintenance budget, right, and buy CINO token. When they do that let's say their annual maintenance budget's $1 million. Let's say they take 100,000 of that, they buy 100,000 worth of CINO. Hopefully, as more people start to buy and less people are pulling out, that $100,000 initial purchase will be worth $150,000, $200,000, $300,000. So when they fly around the world, stopping in Teterboro or any other place that accepts CINO, and they have a small maintenance bill, $10,000, well, they would open up their phone and say, okay, what's your receive address? They would use their phone, scan the receive address. After receiving, looking over the invoice, we make sure the invoice is right, of course. What's your receive address? And they would type in $9,000, what the invoice amount is, and transfer it. I would say, okay, it's received. You're good to go. Your airplane's released. And that literally it's that fast.
Yeah, you don't have to wait days or weeks.
No, it's literally that fast. And the fee, you could do that with a credit card as well, right? But you're not going to pay 10% less. You're going to pay 3.5% more.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
So there's credit card fees and all that stuff. This you're getting a discount for doing it, and the fees for using it are super low, super low.
Are there any kind of holes you could run into with this? Have you spoke to like attorneys about this, like the legal aspects? Is it safe?
It's totally safe. The legal conversations I have had were more concerned about the crypto being used as a commodity. A commodity, which it's not. It's a currency.
Yeah.
So there's no objection. I don't have the no objection letter yet, but it's in work. We have a law firm that's working on the no objection.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Could you submit that to Coinbase to maybe speed up the process?
I think that was a requirement for crypto.com. They wanted a letter of no legal objection. So that's why I started the process. I just don't have it yet.
Oh, okay.
So
how long does that take, that letter to get to crypto?
I mean, the guy's kind of doing me, the attorney, the group is doing me a favor. They're kind of like, yeah, we'll work on it. I expected it 30 days. It's been a little bit longer. So it's time to nudge a little bit and say, hey, come on, man. I need that letter.
Yeah.
So
there is stuff going on behind the scenes.
There's tons of stuff going on behind the scenes. We actually have a meeting tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow will be Wednesday. I think 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock. I have to check my calendar, where we're going to talk to a new team about new app development. And the app looks awesome.
Tell us about this app.
So it's literally an app that is going to allow anything you want to do with CINO. It's your personal wallet for CINO token. You'll be able to stake. You'll be able to buy. You'll be able to cold store. Everything you want will be done on this app.
Okay, so you're not dependent on Phantom at this point.
You won't be dependent on anything.
Coin store, like okay.
Nothing. It'll be 100% independent.
Independent of itself.
Yep.
Could you take the CINO that you own now on other platforms and send it there?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's gonna be another wallet address personalized to you. It'll have the security of your phone, right? You know, it's very hard to get into somebody's phone if they lose or password or whatever.
Yeah.
It's gonna have all that security there.
Now, at your business, are you able to put how they are paying their invoice? Like, is there some kind of like sheet that every jet owner has to like fill out?
No, I mean other than I give them an invoice and they either pay with a credit card or they pay with the app.
So now is that going to be a different process now? Like once you have the app,
it'll be
and
very
everything?
similar. It'll be the
It's gonna
same.
be easier.
It's the same all the way up to. So right now I have very few people paying with credit cards because most of my customers we have built relationships over years. So I don't wait to release their airplane till I get paid because I know they're good for it. I have a relationship.
Yeah.
So, but sometimes it takes 30 days, 60 days, 90 days to get paid. You know, we're waiting for wires, we're waiting for a check. My biggest
90 days.
Sometimes. Yeah, by the time that
It's like a real estate closing, right?
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes so the airplane gets done, I generate an invoice, I email it, right? It gets reviewed. Maybe the guy's on vacation this week, the guy who reviews it. Then it gets put into accounts payable, right? So then they have to deal with their whatever their payment terms are, right? Do they have cash flow issues? Do they not? It's usually fine. Usually within a week, the check is cut.
Yeah.
My biggest enemy right now, is the United States Postal Service. They lose more checks than they deliver. It's ridiculous. Sure. Hey, did you send a check? Oh, yeah, we sent it. We sent it last week. Well, it's not here.
The priority?
No, that's just regular mail. But I know they're not bullshitting me because 4 months later, I'll get the check. It'll show up. I'm like, where have you been for 4 months? Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, surprise.
Yeah, I literally, in August, I got a check from a company, and the check was dated May.
Wow.
So they sent it out in May. I got the check. So when I called the company and said, hey, I never got the check or whatever, they canceled that check and gave me a new one. You know, they wired me the money or something. Yeah. But still, 4 or 5 months later, I get the check in the mail. I'm like, oh, I guess they really did mail it.
So then with that check, is it just like your work for your business? So you got to pay all your employees like in the business with those checks?
Well, yeah. I mean, absolutely.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Is it 1099? Like
some of my employees are 1099. They're independent contractors. Absolutely. Okay. So, yeah, the check gets deposited into the bank, wait for it to clear.
Yep.
Right? And then I do payroll. I pay everybody's invoices, what they worked that week, and pay my parts and pay my rent, and So yeah, I mean, it just but with crypto, some employees are like, hey, I'll take half of my check in crypto, right? Because if they don't need all their money and it's trending in an upward fashion, they're like, why don't I?
Your employees, you're saying?
Yeah, my employees are like, I'll take half my check in crypto. Because they don't need their whole check. They make good livings. You know what I mean?
So does your business, all the employees within your business except CINO, do they all hold it?
I believe so. I haven't talked to everybody. I mean, a lot of guys are very quiet. They don't talk about their personal business. But I think so. Yeah. I think most of them, if not most. Yeah, everybody holds CINO.
I see.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, I mean, we made that video a long time ago. Remember I had the top 5 holders or whatever that were in there? Are you holding?
Yeah.
They're all still.
That actually did pretty good on YouTube.
Yeah, they're still there, and they still believe. Yep. You know, absolutely.
For sure. So what's going on with CINO right now? I think we did hit an all-time low since our all-time high.
We have.
We were running steady about 4 cents a share.
Yep. We are a week into the largest crypto liquidation in history. Unexplained liquidation.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I mean, I don't
want you to get depressed.
No. I listen. I said it last week. I lost a lot of money during that liquidation. But you know what? I don't sit here and like to focus on the why. Like I can't do anything about it. So if I can't control something, why do I worry? I don't worry about it, right? So What I have learned, it was this. It feels like to me there was a lot of government and or institutional sell-offs creating a huge liquidation. And I think that they're waiting for the dust to settle to rebuy all their purchases. They're creating their own dip to buy their own dip, right? So they put themselves in a better position. If you sold at the bottom of that dip, oh my God, are you going to be sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's going to rebound exponentially. I think
It's going to suck for some of the people that sold.
Listen, everybody has to make their own decisions and do what they feel is right for them. I have not sold one crypto, one stock, not anything. I follow the advice that I give you guys on YouTube. I live myself. I invest in myself first. I pay myself first. What an opportunity to buy, right? You need to be greedy when others are being fearful, i.e. selling.
Yeah.
When others are being greedy, sit back and watch.
Right.
Just sit there.
Yeah.
Just sit.
Well, I think a lot of people are afraid that CINO's not going to do what it initially did in the beginning.
Well, I could understand that fear.
Right, because it was a hype driven by hype.
Right.
But now what's going to drive the price that high is the actual utility of it. Us getting listed on Coinbase, crypto.com.
Absolutely. Listen, I tried to explain it in a Facebook post I made to the community, and I think we talked about it on the last video. It's kind of like a community bank. It's not like every token you buy is kind of like a share in that community bank. It's not a share of a stock where the company has to do things. The more people that invest in this bank, the better the bank will do. The more people that are buying drives the price up. The more people that are selling drives the price down. You can't invest in CINO when it was 10, 11, 12 cents and now sit here and go, when are you going to make this price go up? I can't.
You don't control
I don't control that. All the investors do. Now, for a long time, I have been personally buying coins additionally. I've been buying tokens and because I want to help the business, because I believe in the business. But now that doesn't look good. Now I'm getting feedback saying, well, you own too many tokens. So I don't know. I'm not going to sell anything. I am not selling anything. But I'm going to use some of my personal tokens. One, when the lock is released, I'm going to burn quite a bit of them, which means I'm going to diminish the supply.
Is that going to drive the price up?
It's going to definitely drive the price up.
Could you burn them while they're locked, or do you have to
No,
wait?
I have to wait till they're unlocked. So
that's going to be what, next April?
Yep, April. So I plan on burning a significant portion of what I own. And I believe Number Wallet 2 is also planning on doing the same thing. So he's locked as well. I'm not saying the others are not. We haven't had that meeting, that discussion.
Yeah.
So if I do have, like we just had that sale that went on this weekend, we said if you're a buyer and a holder and you make a purchase, we're going to look in Soul Scan for everybody who bought and didn't sell or hasn't sold, and we're going to send you 20% more. So if you bought $100, you would get.
Qualify?
I don't know. Did you buy?
Last time I bought CINO was the last time we did that podcast.
Yeah, no. It was this weekend. It was like Friday night to Sunday at midnight. But it did well. We had quite a few buyers. The price is steady. It's nice. We hit 2 cents today.
Yeah.
It's good. I got a comment on Facebook that there's a guy who's on Coinbase hold right now. He's going to invest $10,000. So there's still believers. People believe it's going to help the price.
Yeah.
Remember, we're 7 months in right now. This kind of stuff doesn't happen overnight. If you're looking to make a quick buck in crypto, this is not your project. This is not for you.
Right.
I don't want your business. I don't want your help. I don't want you because all you're doing is you're screwing the 7 or 8 or 10,000 people or whoever. I don't even know how many wallet holders we have. 10,000 wallet holders. All you're doing is fucking them. I don't want your help.
Yeah.
So
we're 10,000 wallet holders.
It could be 7,000, 8,000. I don't know. I haven't looked.
That's good.
I hope so.
That's good.
So yeah, it's great. I mean, and
We've come a long way.
We have come a long way. The social media definitely helps. We are trying to
We're
make
consistent.
we're trying to make it more visible. You know, I want CINO to be a household name where everybody knows what is that. When you crypto, everybody knows Bitcoin, Dogecoin, or whatever. I want one of those terms that everybody knows to be CINO Token, the private aviation finance token. So I have spoken to an airplane owner who has a huge portfolio of companies that they're involved in. And we were just having a discussion. He asked me about it. I told him, he says, oh, it's interesting or whatever. I said, oh, if you'd like to help, because I'm still not trying to sell the token. I don't want anybody, I'm not asking anybody for money. I won't do it. But I did say, if you're interested in helping, I can use some of your marketing. I can use some of your whatever. So he said, yeah, let's get together and we'll sit down and we'll hash it all out. I got a bunch of marketing guys and guys who are in crypto that should be willing to help you out. So I just have to let that happen. I was away last week for my wife's birthday.
You guys went to Florida?
Yeah, we went to
How was it?
Oh, I loved it. It's such a great time. Yeah, it was awesome.
Hot down there still?
Yeah, we went to the beach one day and pool another day.
What part of Florida?
Sarasota.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it down there. It's great.
That's the East Coast?
The Gulf side.
It is the Gulf side.
Gulf of America. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
I hope I didn't piss anyone off. Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico,
crazy.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
the map says Gulf of America now.
They changed it? They actually changed it?
Yeah, when I looked at the map when we were flying down there, it said Gulf of America. So I guess they did. Yeah, I'm not trying to make a political statement. It's not. That's not what I'm here for. But the map said. That's what the map said.
That's actually wild.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
But yeah, I love it down there. It's so great.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I do like Florida.
One of my favorite places.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we got the app going on. We had that sale, which I like the way it did. I'd like to do it again, maybe in a month. The bonus, that's going to come from my personal coins.
Okay, so
yeah, like those bonuses, that's going to come. That's what I was trying to say. Those bonuses, that the sale bonuses, that's going to come from my coins. So I'm not.
Good.
Yeah, I'm not looking to keep those coins. Like that's not why I'm doing this. Believe me, don't believe me. I really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's my plan. Yeah. You know, like, whatever. I'm tired.
The longer we do this, the less comments we see. Rugs.
Oh, that's
Remember
true.
In the beginning?
Oh, it was like, rug every freaking 2 minutes.
Every video.
Hasn't happened yet.
It's a rug.
Hasn't happened yet.
No.
So yeah, I'm not doing that. When I started this coin and I got the team together, I said, whatever happens, you have to commit to me right now that we are not going to rug. This is not what I'm doing this for. If you plan on doing this, get out of the room right now. You have to leave. That we are not doing this. We are going to do this legitimate. My reputation is more important than a couple of bucks. Hands down, still living to that rule. That's it.
Yeah.
So
you told me that the first time I met you.
I did, right?
You sat me down.
I said, we're not going to lie. We're not going to make up shit.
Yeah.
My reputation is everything.
Yeah.
Don't bullshit.
Before the cameras were even.
Yeah, before we even owned the camera.
Yeah.
So I still live into that day, up to that rule, based on that day. So yeah, the app. I'm really excited about the app.
So did you see how it operates?
No. It's not. It's nowhere near there yet.
Okay.
That's a lot of money down the road. A lot of money spent to get there. But the concept art, the concept photos I saw, and fucking great, man.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really great.
User friendly.
I mean, again, it was only concept. Yeah, it very much looked like. It felt like the Phantom wallet, like big icons, easy, very, very self intuitive.
And get rid of that Moon Pay though. It's got to be an easier option.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that.
Yeah, Apple Pay.
Yeah, there's
something.
I actually want to talk, and I don't. Maybe it's a long shot, but I actually want to talk to somebody at PayPal and see if PayPal would be willing to
go on board with CINO.
Yeah, even if we gave them all the fees. Like I don't want any money from I'm not doing this to make money. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's not why I'm here. So if PayPal said, okay, we'll take all the trading fees, but we'll handle all that. I mean, how easy, if you had PayPal, how easy would that be?
Yeah.
Super easy. Just link your PayPal account and done.
Could you set up automatic payments with that?
I'm sure you
think
could.
they have an option.
I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. So I'd like to get PayPal.com. I'd like to get you on board, or can we talk? Can somebody talk to me from PayPal? Yeah, but I would definitely like that to happen.
There's got to be an email that we could reach out to. Don't you have Elon Musk's email address?
I do, but I'm not.
You want me to do it?
No, nope.
Anonymously?
People have to find us organically. They have to want to do this. I am not asking anybody. I mean, think about this. If you go to all these billionaires, especially in Elon Musk, how many emails a day do you think he gets of people who just want his money?
Billions.
Yeah.
But we're not asking for his money. We're kind of just pitching an idea, you know.
How many pitches does he get? How many sales? He's got to find this. We've tagged him. We're growing the social media. He's always on X. I mean, if he sees it and has a belief in it,
Yeah.
He'll get on board or say something about it.
Yeah.
I am not going to pester anybody or bother anybody or look like a shiller. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not. It's just not the way I'm built. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
My work should speak for itself. You know, not some paid advertising group who's going to
No, I hear you.
come up with bullshit. It's just
for
that's
sure.
not my thing.
Yeah. Indeed. I mean, we reach out to Gary Vee, waiting to hear back from him.
Yeah, we reach out to a lot of people, and and I get it, man. These popular people, they probably don't even look at their comments and messages, or they have somebody who's filtering through, or maybe they don't even do it. I don't know how it works.
Mm-hmm.
I still read every comment. I'm in there, man. I'm still in the trenches. As tough as it is sometimes.
For now,
For now, listen. If I have the time, I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
I want people to get engaged. I want to hear from the community. I want ideas. I want good and bad. Throw it at me. You know, like I want to make this as good as we can make it. And the only way to get more comfortable, so to say, is by being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
more negative stuff we get, the more, we used to get bombarded with, this is a scam, this is bullshit, whatever.
The good old days.
Yeah, well, that's kind of stopped because it's not. We've already proved that it's not.
We've established ourselves.
Right. So now I'm waiting for the ideas. I had a guy comment, and he goes, "Oh, have you tried doing articles on Swapped?" I said, "I don't even know what Swapped is." So he sent me the link. That's the one I sent to you. Like, let's try it. Let's get some press releases. I did a press release with AIN, Aviation International News. I've been checking AIN. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm going to reach out to the editor in chief and see.
How'd that go?
I haven't seen them post it yet, and I haven't heard anything back. But I have the editor's email address. I'm going to reach out to him and see.
When did you submit it?
Not this Friday. Last Friday.
Okay.
I don't know how long it normally takes to do press
I'd
releases.
follow up with that. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely. Definitely.
So is there like some kind of aviation magazine or something?
That's it.
That's it.
There's Aviation International News, which is great.
That would be awesome to get featured in something like
No,
that.
absolutely. And there's also another one that I just got delivered to my desk the other day. It's called Director of Maintenance, and it's focused. It's aviation based magazine periodical, but it's only for maintenance directors and the maintenance portion of aviation. So I'm going to reach out to them and see if they're willing to take that press release as well. And we're just trying to get the information out there.
Yeah, indeed.
So yeah, everything we don't stop. We spend money every week on marketing, making these videos. We're not sponsored by anybody. This is all comes out of my
Soon Pure Leaf though.
Yeah, that maybe. Pure Leaf. If you're my favorite drink, if you'd like to help us sponsor our podcast, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I mean this is all self-paid. This is I haven't sold a token, and I'm investing in this company every week. I believe in it. We're going to the moon.
Fuck yeah. Beyond the moon.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to keep going.
All right, so we're going to try something new now. I want to go to the CINO Token official Facebook group, and I want to read some of the posts that people are posting in there, and then maybe we could address them right now.
Sure, I'd love it.
Picked up another 33,000, says Michael J.
Yep.
We have an anonymous participant saying, someone please give me some good news, hope, because I don't even see a point in selling my CINO where it's at now, so I might as well just hold it until 0 or $1 billion.
Yeah, I remember that comment. He's very discouraged. I think he bought a little bit higher, and he's just watching it.
Mark.
Yeah, and he's watching it going down. And The only thing I could recommend is like again, it's not a stock in a company that, you know, you can just sit here and wait for the company to do better.
Yeah.
If you bought it 5 cents or 10 cents or whatever, and right now we're at 2 cents, and you believe in the project, right? I'm not telling anybody to buy. But if you're asking me, I would dollar cost average, right? I would say, okay, if I bought one token for 10 cents and now I can buy 5 tokens for 10 cents,
Yeah.
let me get my bag full. So when this does go back up, which they always do, I mean,
You remember what Luke was saying when he bought Ethereum at like, I forgot the price point.
yeah, and then it just
For years, he said.
Sometimes you sit for years. I've done the same thing.
For Bitcoin, everything.
Everything. So if you can buy 5 for the price of 1, fill your bag. So you don't have to wait for it to go back to 10 cents or whatever for you to break even.
Exactly.
You know, get 5 times more powerful. And you only have to wait for it to go up a cent or two before you break even. And now you're starting to see profits earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't believe what I'm saying, do your own research. Like look up dollar cost averaging. It's a known strategy. Everybody uses it. I mean, you have to keep investing in yourself if you want to win.
Somebody commented, Rich, I'm holding. My friends couldn't believe I didn't sell when we were over 20 cents. Although it would have been nice to take a very hefty profit after taxes, it wouldn't be life-altering. To be honest, I'm waiting and hoping for life-altering numbers. We all just have to be patient.
I mean, everything he said there is something that I've heard before. People said, "Wow, I should have sold at 22 cents. I should have sold. I should have taken profits." You're right. You could have.
Yeah. Some of these comments are pretty reassuring. I mean, people really do believe in this project.
Absolutely.
Hey, I own it for 18 cents, so I'm not going anywhere. It will recover. Breathe. Don't be hasty. At this point, what harm would it do?
Right.
Hector says, if I liquidated my portfolio every time the market takes a dive, I'd be a poor person complaining about how opportunities pass me by. All in for the ride. It's pretty solid.
I mean,
You're absolutely right, Hector.
Yeah, he absolutely is. You have to believe in yourself, believe in the project you're investing in. And I mean, we said it from the beginning. This is not any investment. There's risk involved.
Oh, absolutely.
There's always risk. Yeah. If you don't want to have risk, put your money in the bank or under your pillow and work your whole life to get to the bottom.
Right.
Or you got to take some risk, make some investments. But we've said from the beginning, this is not something that you're going to put your whole life savings into. You need to diversify. You need to put some in CINO, some in Bitcoin, some in stocks. I mean, I love my Tesla stock. I made a killing. I made a killing in Tesla stocks. I made a killing with Nvidia. I have.
What do you think the disconnect is, though, from like the older folks seeing the crypto versus like the actual stocks? Like we're talking Tesla. It's an actual stock.
Right.
Whereas something
and the stock price increases as the company has new innovations That's not how crypto works. So I think a lot of older people who, for one, I can't touch crypto. I don't know what it is, right? Because with stocks, if you go back in history, before you can buy stock on Robinhood or like that, or your Fidelity account, you used to actually get stock certificates. It was a piece of paper saying you own this many shares. So you could touch that, you know.
Damn, you're old.
Yeah, I don't think I ever. I think I had one like when I was in high school or something. I invested in something and I got a stock certificate. I was like, "Whoa, what is this shit? What do I do with this?" You know, I think I lost the certificates and I lost all my stock. Like I lost it because I literally lost it.
Wow.
You know, not knowing any better. But
now it's all digitally recorded.
It's all digital.
It's not going nowhere.
Absolutely. So
you say crypto is different than stocks, but your crypto CINO is technically a stock because it's a business.
No.
But its innovations could drive the price up, no?
No. So that's the thing. Let's say I come out tomorrow and I say, I've secured 50 contracts, right? Mm-hmm. And each one of those contracts are going to use $1 million of their maintenance budget, and they're going to invest. And I posted signed contracts. If I was just a company selling stock,
Yeah.
Wall Street and such, right,
Yeah.
would value my company because of my potential earnings, right?
Okay.
So my price of my stock would go up. With crypto, if everybody sat on their hands, nobody did anything, no buys, no sells, the price wouldn't move until each one of those contracts started putting $1 million in. You have to buy and sell to move the price. It follows supply and demand 100%. Right? Do you understand where I'm coming
That's the
from?
difference.
That's totally the difference. Every person who owns crypto is an owner of the business and is directly influential on what that business does. Directly. If you own the stock, if you own the token and you decide to sell it, you are negatively impacting the price. If you are a token owner and you want to fill your bag and you purchase more, you are positively affecting the price point. That's it. Me sitting here telling you that's why there's no real marketing, so to say, for other cryptos, because it doesn't do anything.
So it is like
we're
a
doing
community
it.
bank.
It's totally a community bank.
Yeah.
We're doing the marketing to make it a household name. Bitcoin has been around for 17 or 18 years. Hopefully everybody knows at least what it is.
Everybody's heard of Bitcoin.
Everybody's heard about it.
Comment if you've never heard of Bitcoin.
Right. So, I mean, if I can get the news, if I can get somebody on the news to just talk about it, that would be a huge help.
You know the mayor, right?
I do.
Call that guy.
Yeah, I should. I should. I think he holds CINO.
Does he actually?
I think so.
Yeah. We got to get him on the show.
I could probably do that. Absolutely.
Get him on the show.
I could probably
I'd love
do that.
to talk to that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, you as a token holder or potential token holder, you affect the price point. I don't. I could sit here and make all the promises in the world until the demand goes up, the price sits. That's it. And if supply goes up, the price goes down. There's no other way that token price is affected. So,
all right, I'm going to ask ChatGPT right now to give me 3 extremely tough questions for Ryan CINO about CINO Token right now. Are you ready for this, Ryan?
I don't know. We'll see.
In a recent historic liquidation event where over $19 billion was wiped out in the crypto markets in a single day.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was bad. It started 2 Fridays ago.
Many utility tokens stood relatively unaffected because they weren't built on speculative leverage. For CINO, can you show the quantitative impact of that event on your token supply, partner invoices, and liquidity reserves? How many of your aviation partners were affected, and how did you protect them?
So sounds bad, but I don't have any. We don't have any partners that are actually holding CINO right now. There's no operators that are holding. There's some operators that are personally holding CINO, but not the business. Their accounts payable is not holding CINO.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So we had on Saturday, not last Saturday, the previous Saturday, we had a big sale. Somebody liquidated their whole wallet. If that didn't happen, if that person did not liquidate their wallet, we would still be at high 3s, low 4s. That whole liquidation, other than some small sells here and there,
had nothing to do with
wasn't really impactful. Our coin did not suffer from that huge liquidation.
19 billion.
Because there are we are not popular enough to have governments and or financial institutions own us.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
They're not investors in our community bank.
Yeah.
When they are, this token will be life-changing numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but that's going to take some time, you know?
Absolutely.
How long did Ethereum take to get to where it's at? How long did Dogecoin take to go to where it's at and then fall way low and then slowly come back? Yeah. And it's not even near where it was. It was a high at 74 cents.
Yeah, 73, 74.
So it's nowhere near that, you know? And that's a household name.
Thanks to Elon Musk.
Right.
What the hell's that noise?
I don't know. Is that me?
Yeah, it might be the.
Oh yeah, it's Discord.
All right, so we got another question for you.
Go ahead.
Your 10% discount offer to aviation clients when paying with CINO is compelling. But what happens if CINO's market price drops 30% in a week? Will aviation firms demand the equivalent USD value at invoice time? And who carries that currency risk? In other words, how do you structure real-world business contracts to buffer against token price volatility and ensure service providers aren't exposed?
Right. That is a tough question because I can't predict what happens. So I always talk about CINO Token being an asset store for operators, and I believe that's the case. We're not going to see this volatility when lots of operators are the primary users. You're always, like I said, every time somebody sells, the price is going to go down.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping with operators consistently using CINO Token to pay their invoices, you're going to see more of an uptrend than a downtrend.
Right, I would imagine that.
Right,
as
because
well.
there's constantly money coming in and very little being liquidated out.
So if they bought it right there on the spot and sent it to you as the invoice,
Yep.
there's no. What's the risk?
There's no risk.
Okay,
Right?
so that makes sense.
Yeah. So there's no now if they bought CINO
And held
today,
it, and
if they
held
bought
it
it
for-
today, if they bought $1 million today, and
They weren't.
but
seeing
even
you
then,
for
if
a
they
month.
bought $1 million today, the price would go through the roof. And if some top wallet holder sold a bunch, I don't think anybody has a couple of $1 million that is going to liquidate right away. There's not enough liquidity to do that.
I hear you.
And I don't know if a lot of people realize this, that I can show you I'm the number one wallet holder, right? I can show you on my phone that I have, I don't know, 340 million coins or something like that, and it's worth a few $1 million. I can't take a few $1 million out of this coin because there's not enough liquidity. There's not enough transactional going on to build that liquidity pool up. It will be there.
Still crazy.
It will be there once it's more mainstream. Operators are using it.
Yeah.
I would be able to do that. Not that I said I'm not here to do that. That's not the goal here.
You would have done it by now. I saw your amount when we were at the.
It was a lot.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally, trust me, I'm good. So, like if you sometimes you see on social media, somebody be like, oh, I sold this coin. I made $20 million. No, you didn't.
Nah.
Bullshit. You can't take $20 million out of a new coin. You know what I mean? You're going to take a huge fee. There's slippage that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
And you're only going to get a piece of what the liquidity pool is in there. So, yeah, whatever. Keep fooling people. It doesn't work that way. So,
All right, last question. You've emphasized transparency and locked liquidity as pillars of CINO safety. Can you provide public audit proof that the token holdings of the development team, partner allocations, and liquidity pool are irrevocably locked with timestamps? Also, under what conditions, if any, those locks can be overridden or unlocked in the future? And how are those mechanisms communicated to your community and aviation clients to ensure trust?
okay. Yes. The answer is yes.
Okay. I figured.
When we locked with a company called Streamflow Finance. And we posted on the Facebook page and on X the day or the week that we posted. So you could actually find that link, go click on that link.
You gotta scroll.
Yeah, you got to scroll way back or whatever, but they're there.
Yeah.
Or go to Streamflow Finance. Look at the rules of locking token. I mean, it's all there in black and white. There's no way to access our tokens other than by timestamp. We are either going to, when the timestamp expires, we are going to burn them, relock them.
Yeah.
We have no plans in doing all this work and spending all this time to liquidate that stuff at the end. There's not enough liquidity for us, all of us, to do that. Yeah. So what are we going to fight amongst ourselves to see who does it first? That's not happening. We work together every day. It's not what we're here for.
Is that going to drive the price up by burning them?
Absolutely. So we have 1 billion tokens. Let's say we burn
500,000.
Fuck that. Let's say we burn 200 million coins.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
That's 20% of the supply.
Oh, shit.
So the price should increase by 20%.
Oh, shit.
Because the supply is diminished. So you go from 1 billion to 800 million.
Holy fuck.
Right?
And
So
then that would probably drive the price up, creating more hype. But it's those fucking day traders. Get the fuck out of here.
yeah, I mean, listen, it
You
happens.
can't stop them.
What I don't understand is the guy who's day trading who's selling for $10 or $100. Like, do you really
A lot of
need?
people lost money like doing that.
Do you really? Oh, it was terrible. You would see people buy and then sell,
bad
and
for
then
them. It's like,
yeah,
what the
like
fuck
what are
are
you
you
doing?
doing?
You're
Yeah.
losing money. You know, like if you don't need the money, you shouldn't be selling. You should be investing in yourself. Time in the market is definitely better than timing the market.
Yep.
You know, all you guys who bought in at a higher price, you can't sell right now because you're going to lose. If you want this to win, you either wait till it goes all the way back up, or you should be dollar cost averaging. You should be filling your bag as cheap as possible. So as the price increases, you're going to see a break-even point much sooner than waiting till all the way to 10 cents, 11, 12, or wherever you bought in.
Right.
So you have to dollar cost average.
We should start announcing that more openly, that the token burning will be coming.
Yeah. I mean, we literally just talked about it 2 weeks ago.
That's a great idea.
So
Great idea.
I think that's going to help more, because it got me thinking, if people are complaining that I own too many tokens, well then
You give out a shit ton of giveaways too.
I do. I mean, I'll give.
Yeah.
So, you know, the one guy who commented on that you read before, I just bought 33,000 or whatever. Well, he was the purchase. When I looked back at SoulScan, he was the purchase right before the big sell, and I felt terrible. I reached out to him and I hooked him up. I sent him a bunch of tokens just to like, hey, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
You know, like it was out of our control and somebody did it, but I threw some tokens his way. Like I don't.
That's so legit of you, though. That's like, you know what I mean? It's like,
It's not about, for me, it's not about that.
it's about your reputation.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your legacy.
Well, trying.
You have any
Trying.
concluding thoughts for this?
Keep talking, bro.
Yeah, keep going.
Keep talking.
Yeah,
let's go.
go.
Let's
Yeah.
keep going. You got
right.
more for me? What do you want to talk
I
to
don't
me
know.
about?
Should I ask ChatGPT to come up with even
No,
harder
that's-
questions?
no.
Yeah, those are for you like that though, right?
What else? Let's talk about some real world life problems or whatever, because the
Okay.
community seems to like that stuff that they can relate to when
Yeah,
it comes to
sure.
finance or whatever. So hit me with some of that.
All right. So, what is your method for paying off credit cards? What's the best way? I know you spoke about this in previous podcasts, but
Credit cards give you a 30-day grace period, right?
okay,
Where you pay no interest.
some right or most.
I think they all, the ones that I own, they give you a 30-day grace period. After 30 days, you start accruing interest. That's it. I mean, that's their business, right? They're going to lend you money, charge you interest. I've just realized how high credit card interest actually is. I don't pay credit card interest. Every Monday,
Yeah.
my routine, every Monday, I do all my company invoices. I do all my company banking. I do all the payroll, all my expenses, all my deposits for my business.
Yeah.
Then I do my personal. I do the same process for myself. One of those things in my process is I look at my outstanding credit card bill, because I use my credit cards for everything. Every purchase I make is on a credit card because I earn rewards. I have one that gives me hotel points. You know, I have one that gives me airline miles. And I just got another one that pays me back in Bitcoin rewards. I just got a Coinbase One credit card that pays me back in Bitcoin. So I look at those credit card statements every week on Monday, and I pay half of my balance. Just because I use them every day, it doesn't make sense for me to pay the full
It's
balance.
money you were going to spend anyway, right?
It's totally, I buy groceries, I buy gas, I pay for lunch, I pay my bills.
That's a nice little hack, though, because most people are using credit cards because they don't have the money.
Right.
Whereas you're using it specifically for the rewards. You have the money.
I have the money.
You're going to spend the money
I live within my
anyway.
means. I'm spending it anyway. I get the reward out of it, and then I pay it off half of my balance every week. So I have a revolving balance. There's always something there. I don't get charged any interest, but I pay half the balance every week. That's how
It's clever.
I use. So, you know, I have airline miles, more than I know what to do. I went to Africa from my wife and I, first class Polaris, free tickets using my miles. And I still have over 1 million miles left.
You went first class to Africa specifically through credit card rewards?
Absolutely.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I get, I'm a
Do you know any of these credit cards off the top of your head? Because
yeah, I have my United Club card. I have a Marriott Bonvoy card. Just by having that card, all my recurring bills.
Yeah.
So I don't use that credit card in public. All my recurring bills, like, you know, internet service or just recurring bills that happen,
Yeah.
I put on that credit card, because in the event that my credit card gets hacked at a car wash or a restaurant, I don't have to go change all my billing.
Yeah.
Right? So I have one that I don't take out in public.
Yeah.
But all those bills that I would normally just write a check for or pay out of my bank account, I get Bonvoy. I get upgrade nights at hotels, and so like why wouldn't I do that?
Yeah.
Right? It's just a little perk, you know. And now with the Bitcoin card, I'm starting to go between my bills with that Bitcoin card, because, you know, if Bitcoin's going to go to, you know, wherever they say it's going to go to, then why not get that reward? I get 60 cents today, but it might be $60 in 10 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Who cares?
Exactly.
Who's it hurting? It's free for me.
That's true. So what advice would you give to people who don't have any credit card debt, or those who do have credit card debt that want to build their credit, who have bad credit? Would you suggest doing stuff like that?
If you have a lot of credit card debt, the best advice I can give you is brace for impact, because this sucks.
Yeah, there's no way around
there's no way around it. Having credit card debt where you're paying like the minimum payment every month, and that's all you can do.
Yeah.
You will be paying, you know, if you bought gas and you're making the minimum payment, that gas bill, you'll be paying gas for 5 years. Right. It's freaking ridiculous. Right. So take your lowest card. Focus all your resources, all your available resources. Make your sacrifices, right? Skip your Starbucks. Don't go to McDonald's. Skip everything you can skip. Sacrifice. Right. Pay off that one card. Get rid of that bill. Mm-hmm. Then take the next lowest credit card. Take all the resources you can, plus the ones you were on the lowest card, and go to the second lowest and knock that out. It's going to suck. Yeah, I'm not denying it. I'm not saying it's easy. It fucking sucks. Start at the lowest one, work your way up. All available resources, as much as you can do, make all your sacrifices, get rid of those credit cards, that revolving debt that you're paying interest on. Now, once you do that, I suggest that you follow my weekly review, only because it helps you get a better picture of what you're spending. You're not going to remember all the purchases you make in 30 days. Yeah. You have a better chance of remembering them in 7 days. If you have the time and you have the discipline, do it every 3 days. Mm-hmm. I don't care what your schedule is. Just do it. Right? You have to stay focused and disciplined on how you manage your money.
Would it be better if, like, let's say somebody has $3,500 of credit card debt, mm-hmm. and they're doing the monthly payment of $120 on a specific date once a month? Mm-hmm. Would it be better for them to split it up into $40 payments a week?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because if you have $3,500 and you're making the minimum payment, what you're doing is you're accruing interest on $3,500 over 30 days, right? So if you were going to take $40 this week and pay it as principal, right? You would accrue interest on $3,500 for 7 days, mm-hmm. right? You make a payment. So now you're accruing interest on $34.60 mm-hmm. for the next 7 days. Make a payment. Now you're accruing interest on $34, right? You see your principal keeps going down every 7 days instead of once every 30 days. You're just limiting the amount of time that interest is accruing.
Fuck.
So I do that with my mortgages.
Oh, okay. I see. So you could set it up like that automatically, or do you actually
no?
Manually do it?
It's automatic. I set it up automatic. So I set up a mortgage payment to pay the monthly payment, and then I pay an additional amount only to principal every week. Whatever number works for you, because you're limiting the amount of time you're limiting the amount of money and time that interest is accruing on your principal. So, I mean, it sounds complicated, but if you're disciplined and you're committed to focusing on managing your money,
exactly.
It's really easy. You just got to think interest is a matter of how much principal is out there and how much time it's sitting on there.
Right.
Limit the principal. Knock away that principal, because you're just limiting the amount of time that the interest is accruing.
Yeah.
Interest is the killer of most American families. Probably families in the world. I can only speak from here.
You hate to hear it.
Well, the banks are winning, right? They're flying around in private jets and fancy cars, and Wall Street's racking it up, right? Based on all your interest.
Unbelievable.
So why let them win? It's their game. Learn the rules, play their game to the best of your ability. I'm sure most of you are better at it than they are, because it's yours.
Yeah.
They're just sitting back collecting.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, play the game.
Yeah.
Win. Fucking win.
Fucking win. Your mantra.
Yeah, just fucking
Ryan
win.
fucking win Ceno.
So yeah, that's my
Awesome. That's actually good advice.
So when you're done with those credit card bills, use them, but you got to live within your means.
Yeah.
And use them for your necessities, your gas, your groceries, your clothing that you need. I mean, I would hate for you to put stuff on your credit card and not be able to pay it off at the end of the month, right? You have a 30-day free loan, no interest.
Right.
But if you're looking at that every week and you're paying off half of your balance, you have a better picture of your financial situation, and you're doing it every week. It's easier than doing it at the end of the month, right? Or if you're doing it at the end of the month and you have a catastrophic event, let's say your furnace goes or your air conditioning system burns out and you need to come up with 15 grand or something. Well, now you have 30 days worth of credit card use that you're going to pay off, and I got to come up with 15 grand for an air conditioner, whatever it is, right? That event. Yeah. But if you're paying it weekly, you're not going to be hit as hard. The numbers are the same, but you're not hit as hard because you're prepared.
I see.
You have lower balances. You're keeping everything. It's almost like if you have a fire burning in your room.
Yeah.
And you're putting stuff around the fire so it doesn't spread.
Yeah.
Well, do it faster so the fire doesn't get bigger and bigger and bigger. Why deal with it when it's in the whole room? Deal with it.
Just put in one thing here.
Exactly. Just keep it contained. Just all you're doing is managing your situation. So what happened? There we go. There we go.
Thank you for that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So
we're probably gonna have to cut this just because the camera's gonna run out.
All right, let's cut it.
Unless
then.
do you want to do another segment?
It's up to you. You got time? Do it.
I don't know. Next week, I feel like we should use it so we don't like run out of things to talk about.
No problem. Let's do the outtake.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into another episode of the CINO Legacy Podcast, where we discuss cryptocurrency, aviation, and finance solutions. This is Ryan Ceno.
Thank you, everyone.
The creator of CINO Token. Check out CINOtoken.com. We are taking this thing to $1 and beyond. Have faith in the project, everybody.
Absolutely.
That's all I could say. Have faith in the project.
Yep. Thank you for giving me your time. It's your most valuable commodity. I appreciate all the comments, suggestions, follows, all of it. Please do it. Please check out our stuff on the merchandise shop on the website or the TikTok shop. That helps the project. If you're not a crypto person, but you like awesome t-shirts, hats, and sweatshirts, we have some pretty cool stuff. Yeah. It's not the cheap shit either. It's nice stuff.
Yeah, no, it's a good
I love it. So thank you for all of that again. Thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning in.